Hey Aries, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot and welcome to your May Tarot reading. We're going to be asking Tarot today, what does Aries need to know about what's coming towards them? What can they anticipate? We're going to start with Oracle, but first I just want to say on behalf of all the tarot readers right now going through this, the algorithm for some reason on YouTube is pushing down a lot of our readings, and it's also unsubscribing members, which is such a bummer. If you, for me, for all the tarot readers that you like to watch, please hit the like button. It makes a big difference, and it kind of tells the algorithm, hey, this is worth watching. It pushes it back up in the algorithm. I don't know why this happens. It happens like once or twice a year, and it's super sad because we put hours into reading for you guys, and then nobody sees it. All right. Now, we're going to start with Oracle, and as I pick this, I would like to invite you, if you'd like for me to pray for you, say hi in the comment section, and everybody else can join in too. But if you even leave an emoji, it leaves us something to focus on that represents your energy as an individual. Adventure! Aries, what you up to, boo? Adventure. Let's read about it, and then we're going to get into your tarot, talking about what's coming towards you in May. So, by drawing on your inner resources and connecting with your deepest potential, the soul can be touched and uplifted as profoundly from an armchair as it can in the world. Adventure is in any dimension compels us to overcome obstacles and move efficiently toward our goals and dreams. The presence of this card could also mark the start of a new phase in your life. Reset your internal compass. Shake the dust from your wings and head for new horizons. Let's see if you get the full card, you guys. What are you up to? I'm going to put this right there, and we're going to get right into it. I feel like this is your deck. So we're going to get a general energy read for the month of May. Aries, for the month of May. What can they anticipate? And then we'll unpack it further. Now, not all of you guys are going through the same thing, because that would be crazy. So, of course, we're going to read the energies and try to interpret it broadly enough for you to see whether it applies to your life. If it doesn't apply, it's just not your reading, somebody else's. But do check your rising, check your moon. Sometimes that really resonates with people a lot more. We have the Eight of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Star card. I love this for you. That's really great energy. Aha! Setting down a burden, setting down an old phase of life. So there is kind of a change up going on in your life. You might be leaving something behind that you cared very much about at one point, but it's just not for your own personal reasons. It's, you don't like the direction it's headed. Maybe it's exhausting you. Maybe you just don't see the point in all of it anymore. And this could be whether it's a relationship or it's just a project, something you were building. You're leaving it behind, but you're headed towards something that's feeding you much more. You're listening to your internal guide and your intuition. And this takes courage, you guys. So I want to give you a pat on the back because you're saying, I don't know what's beyond those hills. Talk about adventure, right? I don't know what's beyond those hills, but I know that I'd rather take faith in that rather than like stick around here. I know what to expect here, and I don't really like where it's going. I'm going to take a leap of faith here. During this period of time, financial stability is going to be really important. You might be holding on to your coins, so to speak. You might be saving and trying to be conservative there. You've got a tight and focused focus on money probably because of this change. If there's anything that's nice to have, it's money in your pockets when big changes are happening in life. In the middle of your reading, you have this beautiful energy, the Star card, and this is getting your prayers answered. This is being seen, feeling like you're being seen by the universe or God, whatever you call that energy, but it's also being seen by people around you. And so it's a sense of hope being replenished. It's a sense of spiritual or emotional recovery. So you're getting your groove back, because you are closing up an exhausting old chapter of life. There could have been an obligation attached to this, a sense of responsibility, but now you're kind of doing the right thing. You're putting down that burden. You've come to the end of come to the end of a chapter that has been exhausting, and now it's time to start a new one. Wouldn't be surprised if we got the World card. This is, there might be some unexpected, and this might be an unexpected switch in your path. And this is long-term, this is affecting your long-term game plan in life around stability, around finances, but you're making this change. The Eight of Cups happens when you need to do it, you know, so trusting yourself is huge here, and you're doing so responsibly with the Four of Pentacles. Now let's unpack this with more cards. Find out a little bit about this Eight of Cups that you're leaving, this energy. What are you leaving behind for my Aries for May? Devil. Devil talks about patterns in our behavior, sometimes even addictions that don't serve us, but you can break those chains. This is what's so crazy about this card. This is almost identical to the Lovers card, except instead of an angel between the lovers, there's a devil, and there are chains. You can break these chains anytime. In order to break the chains, or AKA pattern or addiction, obsession, cycle, you have to recognize it first. This is you recognizing it and being like, now I see what's going on here. It's just going to be more of this cycle, and I need to break it. Anything else? So kudos, Aries. Takes courage. You are on an adventure. Hanged Man energy. Something wasn't coming forward. Maybe the cycle for some of you guys was the lack of reciprocity between you and another individual. It was just like really slow to a stop. Something had come to a stop. But it's important to consider in all of this that healing is going to come on the heels of perspective. So the more you can gain perspective, even from the others around you or another individual around you, instead of, we're always tempted to kind of be in the right, to play the martyr, or to, and this is just the human condition. The more you can be open-minded to breaking through any kind of martyrdom, to breaking through of like the defensive energy that we all have, of like, I'm being right, da da da. You can always grab onto that at any time. But if you can expand beyond that and see a bigger picture, it's actually going to lead to a lot of healing, leaving this chaotic, choppy water in the background, going into peaceful, smooth waters. All right, Four of Pentacles. Nice. Ooh, I love this for you guys. It feels like, you know, you're coming from this really, you're trying to be smart and about your finances and conservative. Maybe you're saving up, maybe you're not spending, being very careful not to overspend. There is this wildly fun energy that comes out of nowhere. This could be an opportunity that you don't expect. It could be very lighthearted, playful. It takes you from, let's see, let me unpack it a little bit more. I might be talking too soon. Okay. So let me actually backtrack that. I spoke too soon, but it's not bad. So it's, how nice would it be, here I'm changing the tune. How nice would it be to be, carefree, free, and footloose and fancy free, as something that possibly an energy that could have been a person, it could have been a splurge, like concert tickets when you that's the last thing you wanted to spend your money on. It could be that either way, this light and fun thing could have led to overspending or some loss, basically some disappointment, and that you're kind of getting back into in alignment with your intuition and your inner voice when it comes down to details, being pragmatic, being a saver and a hard worker, and like you're a hard worker, Aries, but like the responsible energy of the Queen of Pentacles is really what you're trying to harness. And so it's kind of unpacking why you're here. Okay, so note to self, I need to get a couple more cards out before I start talking. Let's open a new deck. Speaking of which, let's have all these cards, 78 cards at our beck and call. The Star card, this is beautiful energy. Getting your wish granted, hope being replenished, spiritual and emotional replenishment. World card wanted to flip. This is after some deception. There it is. The World card wanted to flip, and it did. And I told you it might. The World card this is like, that's the last straw. deception, and it closed a chapter and you're opening a very brand new one. And it's the best thing you could have done because no more conflict. You guys have in the last like several readings gotten quite a bit of Five of Wands. So a lot of you guys have experienced in this last year, even going from 2023 into 2024, a lot of conflict with another. And it's like, no way, King of Cups, that could be a water sign. Knight of Pentacles. So here we've got more like responsible energy. So I feel like your struggles around those old struggles are changing. And I just don't think that you're really, it doesn't have a hold on you anymore. With the Four of Cups, yeah, at one point you were really stuck. You were stuck in this place. And you know what I love about this? There's something humorous around the sudden lack of power someone has over you when you simply lose interest. Apathy is coming forward with the Four of Cups, and it's kind of like, I feel like there's this last straw energy. And so you close this chapter with the Four of Wands, excuse me, the Ten of Wands. You've made a decision, a hard decision. What is this decision for our Aries? King of Wands, that's your energy. Standing in your, and then the Queen of Cups upside down. Again, this is a watery energy. It doesn't have to be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but it could. This is somebody who's toxic and emotionally manipulative, and you were feeling stuck by them. And honestly, there is some kind of deception. Could it be big or small? But either way, it was just that last straw. And in fact, that was the blessing. That is the Star card, you know, a gift wrapped in shitty gift wrapping paper. But you simply drop out. You're like, no, I'm leaving it behind. I'm not even interested. I'm not even interested. How can, like, that is the quickest way for something to lose power, is for you to lose interest. Because what that is it's not even thread cutting. It's not even cord cutting, because that takes effort and intention. This is literally like the cords just fell apart. You know, has no power over you. And so you put down this burden, this sense of obligation, you move forward because you're realizing this person's super toxic. And it was a very hard decision at one point, but not so much as you move forward. So that's why you're getting Ten of Pentacles upside down. It's an unexpected change. You are on an adventure. My hair is everywhere and I do not know why. Coming out of the deck, I don't know why. King of Pentacles. This is a very different energy than the Queen of Cups in reverse. This could be your energy, boss up energy. Queen of Pentacles knows exactly where every cent, every dime is. They're very financially, fiscally responsible and very, why can't I think of the word? Successful. Because it all starts from that responsibility, from knowing where every penny is. It starts from this Four of Pentacles, you know, of caring about all that. So when I stand back from this, what this looks like, Aries, is really the pulling away from a relationship that was affecting your finances, pulling away from a relationship and changing your future in that moment, and it not having a hold. So even what you guys used to argue about, what you used to have conflict around, it just kind of falls apart and melts away. And what you are like really focused on and getting in alignment with is money, possibly your career, finances, and you really want stable energy in your life, and that's what you're calling in. There's a lot of healing to this reading. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You've been there before. The Queen of Pentacles came out upside down with the King of Pentacles. This is you turning your life around in a way that's unique to you. So you might be literally physically on an adventure, some of you, but this adventure is also taking on a very different facet of your personality around money, finances, stability. Really cool, you guys. I'm actually going to extend this reading because there's so much talk about wealth and abundance that you're trying to create, that's the direction I want to go in. I feel like we've already covered that relationship stuff. If you'd like to join me, it's about the price of a cup of coffee, and the link is below in the description box. It'll be the first thing you see. If this is where I leave you, I love you all, and I'll see you for your mid-month readings soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed this.